Welcome back to St. Louis Stallions franchise here on Madden 25. We are taking on the Raiders here, which means I'm officially behind the real-life Carolina Panthers, which in this franchise are now the St. Louis Stallions. In real life, Bryce Young was benched, not going to be benched here, but yeah, taking on the Raiders, gonna see if we can kind of replicate what they did, what the Panthers did in real life and beat the Raiders, but with the team being in St. Louis and with Bryce Young. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Week 3 of the NFL season sees the St. Louis Stallions traveling to Las Vegas to take on the Raiders and Gardner Minshew. Diontae Johnson, Adam Thielen, these boys looking to get things back on track this season. Standing behind quarterback Bryce Young. It'd be coming out later. First, it would be Gardner Minshew. So far in the season, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. And Minshew early on here in this one, adjusting, navigating traffic. This one's going to go to the Jacoby Myers, and Myers into the open field, and Myers going to get tackled into the end zone. Touchdown Raiders, and the silver and black are on the attack. And that's just a simple kind of slant route right there. No safety help over the top. Left that middle of the field open. So out would come Bryce Young. 1 touchdown to 4 interceptions on the season. Needs to pick it up. Calls for him to get benched starting to happen here. And early on here, well, that'd be a drop by Chuba Hubbard right there. So they come back now. 2nd and 10. Throws this one. That's going to get dropped by Tremble. Couldn't hold on to that one through the contact. So now Young again steps back. Going to try to put this one over the defense, and Adam Thielen can't hold on to that one. And it would be a punt, an all too familiar punt for this Stallions, formerly Panthers team. So out would come now the rushing attack for the Raiders. Going to be Madison here, picking up some big yardage right there. And looks like they had him dead to rights right there behind his own lineman, but he's able to kind of sneak out and find the first down. So now they're going to come back again. 2nd and 5. Minshew going to throw this one, and that's J.C. Horn. And J.C. Horn is going to take this one to the 20, the 10, 5 touchdown. Stallions galloping into the end zone is J.C. Horn. Pick 6. And the Stallions defense stepping up here in this one. They've heard the criticism about them. It takes a lot of factors to make a bad football team bad. And they've had their part in doing it too, but J.C. Horn, tired of hearing all that, and going to step up right there with the pick 6, takes it back the other way. But the Raiders, well, they're not going to stop their attack. They're not going to be deterred because of that, because Minshew's going to come right back and find a wide open Davante Adams, able to beat his man on coverage right there. And into the end zone, doing flips, is Davante Adams as the Raiders retake the lead, 14-7 now. Bryce Young and this Stallions team going to have to get something going, but it's the old man, Adam Thielen, coming up with this catch here, trying to stiff arm his way into the end zone. Said he gets shoved out of bounds after picking up 52 on the play. Now going to be a handoff here to Chuba Hubbard. He's going to pick up the first down right there. Makes it 1st and goal here for this Stallions team. Hubbard now going to try to pick up some yards right there. As I go over to grab my phone after I heard it going off. Here's a quick throw inside. Can't connect right there. Ball I couldn't tell if he caught it or someone got a hand on it. Got dislodged. Not sure. Bryce Young, 3rd and goal here. Moving to the right. Going to find Diontae Johnson. And that is going to tie this ball game up. Just like that. Diontae Johnson getting the score. Bryce Young on the move. Getting that one to him. Just had a perfect angle on it, and he was able to get it to him. Bryce Young, big-time playmaker at Alabama. Now starting to make plays here a little bit with this Stallions team. Still a young quarterback. So now 3rd and 2. Minshew looking, navigating, going to throw this one. And that one's going to get shoved out of bounds. 4th and 2. So it looks like they kind of hold, but they're going to go for it here. Really aggressive play call from Antonio Pierce. He usually just punts the ball away more often than not. But decides to go for it at that time. 3rd and 5 now coming up. Minshew throws this one, and that one's going to be caught as well. And The Raiders knocking on the door here, 2nd and 7. Here's one to Madison, just kind of able to stop and get going again, and that's a touchdown for the Raiders. And then Madison gets the lead back for this Las Vegas squad. So now 3rd and 10, second quarter. Bryce Young going to throw this one up here to Leggett. And Leggett, can he leg it out? No, he cannot. Going to get caught from behind at the 24. But either way, that's a big play right there. Something just have not been seeing from the Stallions team, formerly Panthers. As Leggett able to make a big play up the sideline right there. And that gets the Stallions into good position. That run will lose them 5, though. Wilkins just coming in here, blowing that one up. So now we're going to be 2nd and 5. Bryce Young, shotgun formation, one to his left side. Going to throw this one underneath to Deontay Johnson. And he gets 6 on the play and also gets popped for his trouble. So here's a screen play, and this one's kind of crazy. Christian Wilkins playing out in coverage, and the linemen weren't able to get out in front of him somehow. Big fat bastard like that running into coverage seems kind of like you'd want to target him, but apparently not. So either way, they go for it. They pick it up. 1st and goal now. Going to be a handoff here to Chuba Hubbard. You're going to try to get the outside, and I'm not sure what happened right there. It looks like he was able to juke his man out, but I don't know. It looks like this Raiders player, has the force with him. Maybe he's a Jedi. I don't know, but able to kind of just force push him, force hit stick him. Either way, Miles Sanders is going to vulture this one. Chuba Hubbard probably should have had that touchdown. Instead, Miles Sanders with the goofy helmet, able, kind of looks like the Spaceballs helmet, able to get the touchdown right there. And this one is tied back up. So just a back and forth affair here. Still the second quarter, 3rd and 9, very eventful quarter. And Gardner Minshew able to escape out here. Gonna get sacked right there. Almost threw up in my mouth. Like Gardner Minshew running around. What is this? Madden? So now one of these amazing tight ends. And another one of those amazing tight ends. I'm not talking about, the tight ends you would find at the Bunny Ranch in Vegas, but the tight ends here on this Raiders team, Minshew almost getting sacked right there. That would have been a disaster because the Raiders, they were out of timeouts. But either way, this is a bigger disaster. They go for the field goal, and it's going to get blocked. And that is just a big play right there that denies the Raiders the halftime lead. So 3rd quarter now, Bryce Young going to find Chuba Hubbard right there, able to pick up the 1st down, make something happen after the catch. So now Bryce Young again, going to step back, shotgun formation, going to find Jonathan Mingo over the middle of the field right there. Now they come back again, going to run another screen play. There's a big fat defensive lineman trying to run down Chuba Hubbard, but he's just able to get out in front of him. And now we're going to come back again here. Shotgun formation. Bryce Young going to throw this one. A little read option to Jonathan Mingo. And Mingo going to drag a man into the end zone with him. Touchdown Stallions. And they're going to take the lead here. 28-21. Great play right there. And that's getting that Stallions sideline hyped up. So now Minshew looking, throwing. Going to find his man right there. That's Jacoby Myers again. Somewhat quiet after that initial catch. Now they're going to come back again here. Madison going to get outside and still pick up the 1st down, though, but able to limit the damage just to that 1st down. Now another play action here. Minshew going to get sacked this time. 2nd and 14 coming up now. And I believe that was Clowney with the sack. So now 2nd 14. Another play action look here. And this is going to be a throw over the middle to Devontae Adams. And Adams, that's definitely a guy you should go to on a 2nd and 14, in my opinion. Good safety blanket to have. And here's Madison again. And Madison's going to go into the end zone. Touchdown Raiders. As they're going to get right back in this one. Alexander Madison having a very good game here. Josh Jacobs, who? So now, still 3rd quarter. Bryce Young going to find Deontay Johnson again. Pick up the 1st down. Very nice throw right there, pitcher catch from Bryce Young. Still the 3rd quarter, and now it's going to be a nice run here from Chuba Hubbard. Hubbard gets into the open field, but is able to get the Raiders defense able to swallow him up pretty quickly right there. They're going to come back again. A little motion play here. Bryce Young going to find Tremble, picks up the 1st down, able to hold onto the ball after a big hit right there. Still another shotgun formation here. Bryce Young navigating the pocket, going to find Deontay Johnson again. Picks up the first down. Now goal to go at the 8. Second and goal now at the 4. Bryce Young looking, navigating the pocket, going to run with this one. He's just going to keep it himself. Quarterback keeper. Bryce Young. The kid needed that one. Kicking in the door here of this Raiders team. And now this is going to be now the Raiders are really going to have to get on it here because they are down here in a game where, the Raiders 0-2. Everyone knows that stat, and there's a flag on the play here, but here's a big play. This should be a touchdown for the Raiders, but there is a flag. Everyone knows the stat about teams that fall to 0-3 and their chance of making the playoffs. And the Raiders, this team had some expectations coming into this season, and falling to 0-3 would be very shocking for them and Antonio Pierce. And there's going to be an illegal man downfield. I'm not sure how that happens. But now 2nd and 16. Madison gonna get tackled down right there. Picks up a couple yards right there. Able to kind of get some of that back. But now 3rd and 8. Minshew has all day. Gonna throw this one to the Myers, and he can't control his body. He goes out of bounds. So the Raiders the Stallions now have a shot to really put their foot on the neck here of this team. But 3rd and 14 coming up now. So now they're gonna come back again. Bryce Young looking, throwing, going to find this one to Adam Thielen. 4th and 2 at the 39. Well, Stallions, they're going to go for it. They decide to go for this one. Bryce Young has to get some protection, and Mingo going to break a tackle right there. Gets back to the middle of the field. 1st and 10 now coming up. And Mingo with a big play right there on 4th down. Gutsy call. And look at the way that center just planted that defender right there. Just lifted him, just depleted him, if I'm being honest. So now 1st and goal here before the 2-minute warning. Chuba Hubbard going to get a big hit right there. Now they come back. 2nd and goal at the 1. Chuba Hubbard goes into the end zone. He gets that touchdown. So if you had the Miles Sanders anytime touchdown ticket and the Chuba Hubbard anytime touchdown ticket, you probably did very well right there. And that is a big, big play right there. Now, the Raiders, they're down multiple scores. They need to get something quick, and that was almost intercepted. 4th and 10, and that's going to do it here in Las Vegas as the Raiders are going to drop this one to the Stallions 42-28. Gardner Minshew, 21 of 29, 254 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. That interception was returned for 6. And then Bryce Young gets things back on track here. 18 of 25, 266 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 rushing touchdown as the Stallions improved to 1-2 on the season. So that was a pretty kind of surprising game, honestly. Offense worked pretty well. We're able to move the ball. Defense gave up a lot of yards and points, and we couldn't really stop the run, but we were able to get stops when we needed to get them. And that is pretty important, particularly here at this NFC South. We're 1-2. Tampa Bay is 1-2. Atlanta's 1-2. New Orleans is 1-2. So, we're honestly not that bad off, all things considered. The next game we take on Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, I know in real life the Bengals kind of look not too good, but this is Madden. Those guys, 90-plus overalls, they're going to play well. So I'm not sure what that's going to hold for us when we come back. The first actual playage of a home game in this series is going to take place. So I look forward to that. And if you made it to this point in the video, leave a horse emoji. I kind of just realized, both of my ongoing series where we're doing full game stuff are with horses. We have the Stallions and then we have the Broncos. So lots of I want to see horse emojis in the comments section here. Helps with engagement. But when we come back and we take on the Bengals, and expect more of this. So what I'm going to do, also I don't talk about this too much. Don't hold me to this, but the plan is 2 of these videos a week, and then probably 2 of Western Michigan a week. That's kind of the plan. I'm going to try to get 2 of those out every week to kind of give you guys some Madden, give you guys some college football. You guys should enjoy that. So if you like those plans, hit subscribe. And, yeah, hit subscribe, hit like, go watch the Western Michigan Broncos series, and then come back and watch this series as well. It's a good series. I'm only 2 videos into it, so I don't know if I can say it's good, but it should be good. Yeah, hit subscribe, hit like, do all those things, or else I'm going to come find you. And leave a horse emoji, or I'm going to come find you, and you're not going to like it, all right? All right.